Hi, this is Mr. Long with Reading is Fantastical, and we want to say a great hello to you today. We have a great story that you are just going to love. This is so funny. I think you're really going to appreciate it. Let me kind of get into it real quick. Are you an older brother or an older sister? Hmm? Do you get your way, or is everything no, no, no? Uh huh. Or are you a middle child? Are you in the middle of a brother or a sister? Are you the one right in the middle? Well, we're going to find out what that is about. We're going to answer that question for you. So let's go to the next page. And there is our next book. There it is. It's called The Middle Child Blues. And we have, of course, a book here for us. This is going to be pretty funny. I think it will be. In fact, it is. It is hilarious. Let's go to the inside cover. And there it is. And so let's go ahead and read it real quick. Lee has a low down, big frown, sulking all around town blues. He's too small to do what his older brother can do, and too big for the fun things his little sister gets away with, even at the amusement park. But when he breaks out his guitar and makes his voice heard, being stuck in the middle makes Lee the center of attention, and it feels just right. So we see Lee over here jamming on his guitar, crying the blues, right? Let's go to the next page and find out what all is going on with Lee. All right, so this is the author page. And so we see this story is written by Kristyn Crow and illustrated by David Catrow. This is some pretty cool graphics. I love it. Lots of cool colors, cool pictures, really cool. Okay, let's go to the next page. All right, it's going to be fun. And here's the copyright page. All right. So we always try to make sure that we recognize the copyright or the publisher, I should say. And there's always good information here that where you can write to the publisher or to the author or even to the illustrator, let them know how much you enjoyed the story. All right. Let's go to the next page. All right. So, are you ready to get to the story? Are you sitting comfortably? Are you relaxed? Do you have your reading ears on? Are you being quiet so everyone else can hear? Are you keeping your hands to yourself so you're not disturbing anyone? All right, if you did, let's go. I think you're going to love it. All right, so here's page one here. Well, let's look at, we have lots of colors here. We see a picture. Oh, there's Lee right there in the middle of that picture that's on the table, coffee table there. Big brother, he's really tall. And little sister there, and he is right there in the middle. He's got his arm right on his head, too. He's not being very nice, is he? All right, let's read what's on the page here. And we have Doggy who is looking up, saying, "What's going on with them?" Let's read the top of the page. Hit well. First there was Raymond. That's the tall one. Uh huh. And then came Lee. That's me. Kate, she was next. So that made three. Oh, it's going to be lots of cool rhymes. Let's go to the next page. It's going to be fun. All right, so now we see the page here. We see a foot with a baby up in the air. We see lots of toys all over the place. We see a chair there. We see a mixing mic. Oh, okay, looks like one of those microphone things, boxes that you can make a lot of sound with, right? Karaoke type thing. So let's read what's on this page here. Besides all the stuff and all the noise and all the toys and stuff everywhere, Ray's the admired son. Uh huh. Kate is the cute one. Okay, so we have Ray is the oldest, like we had in the first page, Raymond or Ray. Kate is the youngest one, and then there's Lee, who's the middle. Let's go to the next page. All right, so there's the middle page. But me, I'm in between. Hardly noticed, hardly seen. All right, so he's in the bottom there, writing some stuff down. He's being very quiet there. Kate's having fun. Raymond's having fun. And Lee is just kind of chilling there all by himself with crayons. Okay. And dog's even playing with everybody else, not even playing with Lee. Go to the next page. All right. So we see, oh, okay, we see the Kate's crying, we other kids are crying. Something's going on. We have lots of kids and animals and stuff. Okay, let's find out what's happening here. I'm too big for Kate's playmates. Ah, there it is. Ray's friends yell, "Beat it, go!" So the little kids don't want to play with him, and the big kids are like, "Beat it, get out of here, kid." Let's go to the next page. But it's not too fun if you're in the middle, though, right? All right, so we have the next page here. But when my pals can't come over, Kate and Raymond steal the show. See, even when Lee's friends come over, they want to hang out with the baby or they want to hang out with the big kids, right? Because they're probably like, hey, let's toss around this little kid. Like, little kid's cute. And the big kid's like, hey, let's hang around with us. We like hanging with the big kids because they're fun and exciting and just really cool. But Lee, you're boring. Or something like that. Let's go to the next page and find out what else is going on in Lee's world. All right, so we see someone at the piano, see the parents looking happy. We see an animal or a pet on the floor dancing or something. Okay, we see, and once again, we see the piano. Let's go ahead and read what's on this page. Why does Ray stay up later? Shouldn't Kate have chores too? My parents say he's older and she's younger than you, right? All right, let's go. We see folks here. Let's go to the next page and find out what's going on. There's Lee doing chores, right? And then we see Kate on the steps. I bet he has to watch her. That's boring. All right, so he's vacuuming the steps. Maybe he didn't do his chores in time or something. Let's find out what's happening on the next page. All right, so we have Lee here. He's not looking too happy. He's got his guitar in his backpack. Let's see, either heading to school or heading somewhere else, not sure. Well, let's read the words that are on this page. I've got the middle child blues. I feel forgotten and confused. That's right, the middle child blues. And I'm really not amused. Yeah, we see that. Basketball court, they're not playing on that. All right, let's go to the next page, find out what's happening next. All right, so we see some people leaving, looks like. The parents and a dog heading out in the car. And Lee is left behind. Or maybe he's going to school. We'll see what's up. Go to the next page. All right, I've got the low down, big frown soaking all around, bumped out mid-kid blues. So we see the little baby there with glasses and some kind of funny rabbit hat, right? In the car seat, booster seat. Yeah, in the car seat looks like. Okay, let's go to the next page. In the car, looks like they're going someplace. All right, so we see Raymond's with the dog and they're looking out the window, smiling. And Lee is in the middle seat, squished between them both. Ooh, that's got to be tough. That's got to be boring. All right, so let's find out what happens next. Go to the next page. All right, so they're at the amusement park, looks like. Lots of rides and stuff going on. So maybe the parents are at the hot dog or hamburger stand getting some food or something. See the doggy's there begging up on his hind legs. Can I get something? Can I get something? Right? Okay, let's go to the next page and find out what's going on. All right, so we see Lee there. He's been shot by his little sister in a little shotgun thing. And not a real one, of course. But so making a joke out of him, and his big brother has a big old giant burger or something. All right, let's find out what's on this page. Ray can order a big bun, and Kate's meal has a toy. I've got a plain cheeseburger since I'm just the middle boy. Ugh, look at that little bitty hamburger, cheeseburger. That's boring. All right, let's go to the next page, find out what's happening next. I can't ride with babies or drive go-karts with Ray. You're too big. You're too little. That is all my parents say. Right? Oh, brother. There's little Kate and her wind-up toy for little kids and even a pet. And we see some sort of ride that's flying through the air or something like that. Let's find out what happens next on the next page. Okay. So we're on the rides here. We've got floating rides up in the air and spin around rides and stuff. So there's Lee at the bottom. Can't get on that big thing. Can't hang with the little ones. Right there in the middle. Well, that's got to be tough. All right, let's go to the next page. I'm not the shortest. No way. I'm not the tallest. Oh, no. I'm not the biggest, and I'm not the smallest. So we see the parents and then the baby's there. Everybody's having fun with a balloon. Okay, let's go to the next page. This is pretty cool. There we are. Looks like everybody, the parents and families, and he's like way down. Look at him, squished right down there. Ooh, behind somebody. He's getting stepped on and squished on and stepped over. Oh, that's got to be tough. Got to be tough. Are you in the middle? Oh boy, you may not be having fun. Hopefully, you're having better fun than Lee is. Go to the next page. All right. So I'm not the last. No way. I'm not the first. Oh no, I'm not the best, and I'm not the worst. So we see Lee here with a balloon. It's like tied, almost about to be tied to him because the Kate's string is going around him. He can't go on a little bit. He's got to go on a little bitty rides with Kate, and he even had to sit in the second seat, not even in the front. Oh no, he's in the back, and then okay, Kate is on the caboose, which is in the back, and Lee is in the middle. All right, let's go to the next page. Oh, there it is. Now we see Ray and his friends, or the caboose, or the train rider is in the front. So Lee's in the middle. Boring. Let's read what's on this page. I'm not the shiniest engine or the little red caboose. I'm just a boring boxcar. So I wonder, what's the use? That is interesting. All right, let's go to the next page. Find out what happens next. Oh, he's looking pretty sad. There's Lee sitting down on his backpack, laying back with his hat up in the air. If you're this tall, forget it, pal. So he's too tall to get on this ride or something. Okay, or maybe he can't get on the older kids' rides. Okay, we'll see the little doggy is laughing at him. I survived. It has him in the doggy shirt. Go to the next page. All right, I've got the middle child blues. It's a curse I didn't choose. That's right, the middle child blues down to my middle-sized shoes. I've got the low down, big frown, soaking all around, bummed out mid-kid blues. He's still singing that song. Okay, we see older kids there, maybe at the amusement park. We're gonna let him know that how tall he is, that he's not big enough to get on the rides. At least not this year, anyway. Right? Go to the next page. Okay. All right, so I'll get out my guitar. I'll play the blues right here for you. So he's playing the blues on his guitar, right? Very cool, but not so good for him. Okay, he got something on the floor, maybe ice melting. Hopefully, he picks it up quick before his parents come home. All right, he's got the imaginary people listening to him play his guitar. Let's go to the next page. All right, look, I'm drawing a big crowd. They say we're middle children too. Oh, so he's got company from all the other middle kids. They understand exactly what he's talking about, what he's singing about, right? So they get it. They get it. All right, let's go to the next page. Now there's 4 TV crews, and they put me on the news singing the middle child blues. I'm a kid like no other. Yeah, yeah. Not just Ray and Kate's brother. No, no. I'm Lee and I'm blue. Wish my folks had a clue. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, so they're on TV. Let's go to the next page. And then we see Lee jamming on the microphone, singing his song about his middle child blues situation, right? Yeah. Go to the next page. This is pretty cool. He's getting some notoriety because he's on the TV. All right. So let's see here. And then mom and dad joined the show. We're middle children, you know. We just forgot for a while. I'll pluck my guitar and smile. We sing the middle child blues, and I'm really quite amused. So now he's having fun with it, being as parents of middle kids as well. And they just remember they said that they forgot for a minute, for a while, right? So hopefully they won't keep forgetting. All right, let's go to the next page. All right, there's Lee jamming again, getting even louder. He's got his Elvis collar on his shirt. We seen the low down, showdown, shaking up the whole town, big time mid kid blues. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There he is jamming away on TV, right? Go to the next page. All right, so we see carnival stuff here. A lot of people coming around and things floating in the air. Let's go to the next page. And there he is on stage. Dad says, "Wow, that was great, but it's getting rather late. I take a bow right on beat. The applause is pretty sweet. Yes." At the bottom. And then I strut like a star to the middle of my car. Yeah. There he is, heading out, getting ready to go home now. Right? And here's the last one. And do the middle child snooze. Right in the car seat, go to sleep. Wasn't that cool? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This is a really cool story. I want to bring some more stuff to you, but make sure you send it out to everybody else so they can enjoy it as well. Take care and have a great, great day.